Digestion. Food is essential for all the living things. Food provides us energy for all of our daily activities, for, for the functioning of our internal organs, to grow and to repair damaged cells and tissues in our body, to keep the body warm, to keep the body fit, healthy and disease free. Food groups. We can divide food into different groups according to what they do for our body. Carbohydrates, sugar and starches are carbohydrates. They are needed our body to get quick energy. That is why they are called energy giving nutrients. Food like rice, wheat, maize, sugar, potato and banana are rich in carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are easy to digest. Carbohydrates example: wheat, rice, potato, banana, sugar, sugarcane, chocolate, grapes. We get carbohydrates as starch in wheat, rice, potatoes, and bread, and as sugar in sweet foods and soft drinks. People who do a lot of physical work like a rickshaw puller, a laborer, a sports person, a farmer, etc., need a lot of carbohydrates to do them sufficient energy. If we eat very little of carbohydrates, we feel lethargic and get tired quickly, while too much of them can make us fast. Proteins. Proteins help to build the body as they help to grow new cells and repair old cells in the body. That is why they are called body building nutrients. Growing children or people recovering from illness or injury need more proteins. We need protein from we get protein from both plants and animal sources. Proteins got from plants are easier to digest than animal proteins. Food like milk, eggs, cheese, fish, meat, beans, and pulses are rich in proteins. Proteins example: beans, pulses, cheese, egg, fish, and meat. Young children need more proteins than adults. Children who get too little proteins show stunt growth or suffer from diseases. Fats. Food like butter, oil, ghee, and nuts are rich in fats. Fats also energy giving nutrient. They give us more energy and heat than carbohydrates. They help to keep the body warm. Our body needs very little fat. Extra fat is stored in the body for future use, but too much in our diet makes us obese and lead to severe health problems including heart attack and diabetes. Fats are digested by the body over a long period of time. Fats example: nuts, butter, oil, ghee. Vitamins and minerals. Our body needs some foods for protecting us from diseases and keeping us fit and healthy. These protective foods are called vitamins and minerals. Though we need very small quantity of vitamins, we need to take them daily. Fresh fruits, vegetables, egg, milk, and goat liver are rich in vitamins. Water. Along with our food, our body needs 3 to 4 liters of water daily, as nearly 70% of our body is of water. All foods contain water. They give us some of the water required by our body. But in addition, we must drink a lot of water to stay healthy. Water helps our body to function well, and it helps in digesting food, throw out waste, and keeps the body cool and healthy. Roughage. When we eat food such as cereal, fresh fruits and vegetables and salads, not all of them is taken in by the body. Some part has no food value. This part is called roughage. Roughage cannot be digested. Its function is to move waste through the stomach and out of the body. So roughage is very important. Um, Junk food. For some foodstuffs, although filling and tasty or unhealthy for us, we also call them junk food. They contain too much fat or too much sugar, which is not good for us. Eating too much junk food can make us put on extra weight. Junk food examples: chips, french fries, burgers, cake and pizza. Balanced diet. The food that you eat every day is your diet. Your diet must provide your body all the nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins and fats with enough water in proper quantities. Only then will you be fit and healthy. Such a diet is called a balanced diet. Thus, a diet that contains all the nutrients in the right proportion is called a balanced diet. No single food contains all the nutrients in the right amount for a balanced diet. Therefore, we need to take a variety of food every day. The food we eat contains substances that keep our body healthy. These substances are called the nutrients. Nutrients help us grow and be healthy and strong. Carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals and fats are different nutrients. Some of these nutrients help to repair our body. Some give us energy to do work, while some others protect us from falling sick too often. Our body needs all of these nutrients to remain healthy. Our body also needs sufficient amount of water and roughage to stay healthy. No single food contains all the nutrients in the right amount for a balanced diet. Therefore, we need to eat a variety of food every day. Making food edible. It is not necessary that all the food must be cooked before eating. Some fruits and vegetables and nuts are eaten raw, but we must always wash them well before eating. Fruits and vegetables contain vitamins, especially vitamin C, which gets lost in cooking. Food like cereals, pulses, and most vegetables are cooked before eating. Cooking food. There are different ways of cooking food like boiling, baking, roasting, frying, steaming, etc. Baking, uh, baking, roasting. This is the picture of roasting, and this is the picture of boiling, and this is the picture of steaming, and this is the picture of frying. Now, cooking must be done properly at the correct temperature, otherwise the food may lose some or all the necessary nutrients. Advantages of cooking. Proper cooking makes food more tasty. Cooking makes food soft, tender and easy to digest. Some food items may contain germs. Cooking kills these germs and makes them harmless. Preserving food. Food is valuable. It should not be wasted. We should protect the food from being spoiled. Cooking and uncooked food can be stored to be used later. This kind of storing is called preservation. Food can be preserved by adopting some common methods of preservation. Drying. Drying means dehydrating the food. Some food items are preserved in a dried form. Peas, cauliflowers and chilies are commonly dried for using them out of season. Examples of drying: peas, cauliflower, chilies. Sweetening: concentrated sugar syrup is also a good preservative. It prevents the growth of bacteria. Jams are preserved by this method. Jams: example for sweetening is jam. Salting: some food items are preserved in salt solutions. Salt absorbs water and forms a thick solution. Bacteria cannot grow in this solution. Pickles are preserved using this method. Examples for salting is pickle. Boiling. Boiling is a common method of preserving food in homes. It destroys germs which spoil food. Milk is commonly boiled in homes to preserve it for short period. Examples of boiling milk: storing at low temperature, refrigerating. Low temperature preserve food. Refrigerating is the method to preserve food for a short time. Cooked food, eggs, fruits, vegetables can be preserved in this way. Refrigerating example: deep freezing. It is another method to preserve food for longer time. Food like peas, corn, meat, etc. may be preserved by this method. Deep freezing example: peas, corn and meat. Eating well. To grow strong, be healthy and become intelligent, you need to take special care. You need to do these things. Chew your food well. It helps digest the food better. Nutrients are picked up by our blood only if the food is well digested. Food is well digested. Eat a balanced diet with lots of fresh food and less preserved food. Be regular about eating times and toilet times. Relax while eating. Concentrate on your food and enjoy it. Digestion. The food you eat cannot be taken directly by your body to give energy. The food pieces are too big to pass into the tiny cells of your body. The food must therefore be broken into smaller pieces, simpler pieces. This breaking down of food inside your body is called digestion. These pieces dissolve in the water present in your blood. The blood takes them to all the cells of your body. Process of digestion. The process of digestion takes place in many steps. There are several organs in the body that help in digestion. Together, they make up a digestive system. Digestive system includes mouth, food pipe, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, anus. Digestion starts in mouth and ends at anus. Mouth. Digestion starts in the mouth. Food is broken down into smaller pieces by our teeth and mixed with saliva. Saliva is a digestive juice produced by salivary gland. The saliva makes the food soft so that it can be swallowed easily. Saliva changes insoluble starch present in the food into soluble sugar. That is why starchy food like bread and rice tastes sweet after we chew them. Our tongue helps to push the sugar food into the food pipe. This process is called swallowing. Food pipe. The food passes through the food pipe. Stomach. A stomach is a hollow muscular bag. It contains digestive juices called gastric juices. The stomach muscles squeeze the food and the digestive juices break down the proteins present into simple soluble substances. The food remains in the stomach for about 4 hours. Small intestine. A small from the stomach, this is pushed into long coil tube called the small intestine. Most of digestion and absorption of the food occurs here. Its wall produces digestive juices which break down the food further. Liver and pancreas. Liver produces the small intestine with digestive juice called bile, and pancreas provides pancreatic juice. Large intestine. Some parts of food such as fiber cannot be digested by the body. It passes into the large intestine. The blood vessels in the walls of a large intestine absorb the extra water, carry it to the kidneys. The remaining waste is thrown out of the body as waste through anus. When we go to the toilet. Stomach. You can see this is our stomach, and this is a small intestine. I told you this is called a small tube. This small intestine is 5 meters long, and this is the largest part in the digestive system. Large intestine. Thank you.